We're not the only ones talking about this stuff. There are a lot of people out there doing this right now. I mentioned Beneath the Tangles. That's my ministry. If you have any, that's Tips Ministry. Anime Relatables are a really cool, awesome kind of YouTube TikTok thing that one of my friends does. He talks a lot about, really about Christianity. He's a huge anime nerd. Geeks Under Grace is a website that primarily does reviews from a Christian perspective. Geek Devotions is a little bit more extensive. They do a lot of videos, but it's not just anime, it's other nerd stuff. Finding God in Anime is a devotional. So there are 2 volumes out. Volume 3 is coming out this month sometime, so you can order that on Amazon if you'd like. I think that the digital version is free. And then there's a lot of community too. There are conventions out there of people that are specifically reaching nerd communities, through digital means. And then there's all sorts of stuff going on, just digital ministries in general. Really cool stuff. There are digital churches that only meet online. All 3 of these churches are really cool. I know all the leads there. Jesus Otaku is a ministry that goes to conventions. They've been going to Anime Expo until just very recently. They do this really cool art project there, and then they also counsel people while at that ministry. There are Discord communities also. Christian Anime Alliance pre-existed Beneath the Tangles. It's at least 20 years old, but now they pretty much just become a Discord community. The Anime Ministry Network is just a loose group of all of us working in different types of ministry as well. I don't know if you know this, but there's a rich community of voice actors that are Christian as well. And I'm not talking about just Vic who's here. I'm talking about younger folks too. I'm friends with a couple that was leading a small group of just voice actors. And so there's a lot of great stuff going on. There are so many Christian YouTubers right now, and they are very strongly connected to each other. They're really supportive of one another. It's wonderful out there. So there's a lot of things happening.
Again, going into that community and everything, a lot of the resources that Charles just listed, if you are struggling to find community, especially again in this sphere, because it could be a lot of times, depending where you are, it could be a little bit rare to find, other people who are believers who like anime, who like gaming or any of that kind of stuff. And so both of our pages and everything, we have resources, and something that I will be doing soon is probably once a month doing online worship and everything of community, doing I know Charles is part of some small groups. There's a lot of communities that are being built around that, and of course you can also message us if you're looking for community, looking for people to connect with, to be able to talk about this stuff so that you can grow together. So feel free to go to our pages to message us, to follow any of those communities.